Isso aí, galerinha. Hora de bater nosso treino diário. Time for our daily training. I didn't expect that would be this hot today. The weather is beautiful. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a little bit of training and surely I'm gonna go back home and enjoy the day in the garden. I really don't want to be locked inside, indoors, while the sun is so nice. Age. Oh Lord, everything comes with time, everything comes with age. Nothing gets better. Ooh. So, what are we aiming here today? We aiming to get more subscribers to the channel because the clock is ticking. It's the 20th of March already. I have only 10 days to get another 32 subscribers to this channel to get my goal of 300 subscribers for the month of March. So if you are watching it, just join us for the training. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and come to have a bit of fun and learn some new skills, which you might, hopefully, you're not gonna need to use it on the way for self-protection, but just to keep healthy, just to exercise a little bit. E como é que tá meu povo no Brasil? Como é que tá minha galerinha aí? Como é que tá meu povão? Começando o dia aí, hein? Começando o dia uma chibata. Já é 9, ela vai cacetada no Brasil. Tá na hora daquele intervalozinho do café das 9. Bom, pelo menos na minha época tinha ainda esse negócio de café das 9. Hoje em dia eu não sei. Back on the days I still remember around 9 o'clock in Brazil we were going for the, not for the breakfast, but a little break for a snack, you know. Now, once you move away from Brazil, a lot of things we used to do, they change a lot. For example, we used to wake up in the morning, have breakfast, 11:30, lunch, 3 o'clock, afternoon tea. Yeah, and then around 7 o'clock tea, and then before bed, something else to eat. So you eat basically all the time in Brazil. Things are much cheaper than what it is in these days. I say things are much cheaper because of the place I come from. So very rare we needed to buy some eggs because we had chickens like back of the ground, vegetables, fruit, we had it all in our house. Okay, now when I look at the prices in the shop, sometimes I go here in the shop and the prices are ridiculous. It's so expensive. And then I realize in Brazil is even worse. You know? And that's price for everything. You know? For absolute everything. Ooh. Right, if you guys are just arriving there, please leave your like. Once you just join the live, leave your like in there. It's very important to help the channel to grow, you know. It may seem like stupid, I know, it's very annoying. Even when I'm watching some videos, people keep asking for the blood, the likes all the time. But I'm only asking for the like, I'm not asking for money yet. Oy, oy, oy. Not gonna leave the like there yet, dickheads. Leave your like in there. Isabela, how are you, Isabela? How you doing? As pessoas assistindo não deixam o like. É pra você ver, o bando de filho. Ó, quem não deixar o like tem a mãe na zona. Pode deixar o like aí, bando de lazarento. Ah, good, Isabela. Como é que você tá, Fábio? Beleza, meu querido? Tudo na paz aí? Zé, ligando o serviço um pouco mais cedo hoje aqui, só passando pra dar aquela agitadinha mesmo no like, só aquela. Sabe, aquela pequena motivação nos treinos. Começar o dia com aquela energia. Só para começar, porque eu acho que daqui a pouco a energia velha já acaba também. Mas pelo menos para começar o treino, né? Começando já tá bom. Depois pode se acalmar um pouco, relaxar. What are you doing? Isabella, I just finished work now. So normally when I finish work, I just come to stretch a little bit, just practice a little bit of kicks, a bit of capoeira. Have you heard of capoeira? So just doing a few exercises just to keep the body warm. If you like what I'm doing here, please leave a like on the page, subscribe to the channel, and come and enjoy. And make some space there and we can have some training together as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the page too. As we're getting old, things seems to cease a little bit. Where's the like? You guys are not leaving the like in there. If you don't leave the like in there, I'm gonna stop this live. Wait, guys. Wait until you get to my age, then you're gonna understand why everything aches. York. I'm in the north of England, in the city of York, but I'm from Brazil. I've been here for the past 19 years almost. Oh, okay. Poland. Whereabouts in Poland, Isabella? I'll be going to Poland. Well, I was supposed to go to Poland next month, but and then I have to decline a job. But I'm going to Poland for sure on the 19th of September. There's some capoeira event happening there, so I'm gonna be going there to lead some workshops of capoeira and do some party and then just spend a bit of time there with some friends. Yeah, no, I go to Poland maybe 3 or 4 times a year. I go different places in Poland. What's the place in? Well, here is a depot. It's the place where I work. So that's all bags of coal. So as I just finished work, I just come here and try to stretch a bit just before I go home. Because when I get back home, it does not be much time to training. So which city in Poland you from? Very nice and easy exercise, very simple exercise. So Poland, I'm going to Pszczyna in September, maybe to London as well, maybe for a couple of days, but we still need to check if going to be enough time, but surely I'll be, but I'll really arrive in Katowice or Krakow, then I'm going to Pszczyna for a few days in September. Oh Lord Almighty, why we get old and slow? I don't get that. And why you guys are not leaving your like to the page? Why you're not asking questions? Why you're not interacting? Why you're not calling me nigger? Why you're not calling me a motherfucker? Why you're not telling me to shut up? Why you're not interacting with this motherfucking life? Don't worry, guys. When you all get to my age, you will understand how hard it gets to exercise and just to keep moving along. But you still can swear at me. I don't mind. Oh boy. That's what I'm saying. It's not the same anymore. I can do the split. Oh, I wish I still could do the split, Isabella. How old are you, Isabella? Tell me how old you are. Ah, 21. Oh! How much I missed when I was 21. Oh, God almighty. 21 years old, young, fast, like a child, running all over, training crazy, partying a lot, and then I just got old. The God Almighty, the big Irish. God, stop giving these people internet access. You know what? The big Irish, I agree with you, man. I do agree with you. Before they start releasing internet to people, you should seriously take them to a psychologist to be approved, because there's nothing worse than give freedom to mad people. They're just gonna go and they're gonna take advantage of it. Mad people should be locked up. And then you set those people free, and that's what you get. Madness all the time. Madness. But not as mad as when I was 21. That was being mad. When I was 21, if you knew me back then, you would see how mad I would be. And then you just get old, and instead of doing everything, you just keep reminding the good old days when you were actually fit. And now, just a waste of space on earth. Drunk guys, you know those old uncles, we come for the barbecue, and they try to force telling stupid jokes all the time. This is me. And why are you guys not leaving a like to this page yet? Why you're not leaving a blood like to the live? You just need to press tick in the thumb up, and that's it. You're gonna help massively the live. You know, I have an aim. By the end of the year, I want to have 1,200 subscribers to this channel. If I can make another 30, but it was 32, it was 31, and then someone just unsubscribed again because they thought, no, I'm not giving a chance to this crazy motherfucker. So 32 people I need to subscribe to the channel by the end of the month to make it 300, and then we carry on with the madness as usual. Remember, fighters, before you can learn how to fight, you need to learn how to dance. If you can dance, you can fight. You can, but you're gonna be a very bad fighter, trust me. It's not about harming people, it's not about hitting too hard, it's not about how fast or how powerful the movements can be, how fast you are get the target. It's about how you can manipulate the body. It's how you can be nice and relaxed in any position on the dance, and suddenly you slowly attack. It can become from the back leg, front leg. The body just needs to be trained and prepared. Nós idols, why you stopped then, young lady? Why have you stopped? Why are you not going back to it? It's all there. It's all about the movement. It's all about enjoying what we're doing on the training. It's all about enjoying the kicks. Now, when people are training the kick, they're too much like there is no need for all of it. You just need to learn how to control the body. You need to learn how to enjoy the movement, what you're doing. And instead of training like crazy, trying to get the best kick and kicking harder. Yeah, it's part of the training. But will that kick be efficient if you are like in certain positions? So for example, this is a fight position. You can fight from any position. People need to learn how they can attack from everywhere and how can they escape from everywhere. Everything is based on how much your body is trained for the time when you need it. It's not all the time you're just distracted thinking about whatever, and then someone comes just with the elbow on you. You don't even realize, you don't even know sometimes when you are in danger. So all the time, maybe he was jealous of you, young lady. Maybe he was just jealous of you, Isabella. You should try and give it a go again. And don't give a damn about what people say about you. Back on the days when I joined the group, what I belong now, we're going back in 1998. In my city, some of the guys who were training the group, they started saying to me, this is not your place. Because I was fat, I was black, I was quite big. And they were saying, capoeira is only for slim people. You don't fit in here. You should go and practice sumo. That's what I heard in my own town, in my own school, from my own friends. And then one day I just decided, you know what, fuck that shit. I don't give a shit, I don't give a damn about anybody in there. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna train it, and I'll be better than them. That was my idea when I joined the group. We were over 350 students who passed through that school. Maybe it's not a lot of people when you consider, well, 350 people is not too much, considering the time the group was there, the school was there. Now, the city had 15 to 20,000 people, so it was a very small place. To get 350 people training something, it was quite a big number. So over 350 people training there, only 3 of us became instructors. Only 2 of us got another level. I'm the only one who actually got to the title, what I have now. I'm the only one left. Everybody else just stopped for whatever reason they had to stop it. So I'm the last survivor. So I can say I'm the greatest pretender because I pretend I do something, people believe in what I do, and that's it. I'm a good actor. In the end of the day, I'm a great actor because I pretend I know how to do martial arts, and some people believe. Not all, not everyone. Like, for example, I'm in the UK now. In 19 years, I'm here. I have 6 students. In 19 years, 6. Yeah. So in Leeds, there is 3. There is 1 in Warrington, in York. Hold on. Leeds, Warrington, York, Manchester. 6 students in 19 years. Now, I have a lot of tourists. They come, they go, they stay with me for a few months. They may stay with me for a few years. Maybe they say 5, 10 years. And then one day they just disappear. But in 19 years, I have 6 people following me. I have 6 people leading my schools in the UK. I have 6 people passing on my work. And people look at me sometimes and they say, well, I don't believe this shit what we're doing gonna be good enough if you need to go for the full combat. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not training to go fighting against the world. I'm not trained to go to the war. I'm not trained to fight 5 to 10 people. I did it when I was young. I was in the middle of the fight. I was in the middle, knife fights, gun fights, street fights. It's all gone. The time passed. And what I have left from all of that time? Injuries, pain, marks, bullet marks, knife marks, dislocated bones, sprained muscles, fucked up. What a privilege was fighting all of those years. But it got me to the point when I started thinking, I believe you can only live in peace if you learn how to fight. Not only physically fight, but fight in general, you know. Like, if you're strong enough to go after your dreams or to go after what you want for your life without asking people for help, just go and conquer the world. Go and do your job, do your research, train until your muscles burn, train until dislocate your bones. That's what I did. What's the reward of it? I don't know, I don't care, but I kind of enjoy it. Now, you can save yourselves, guys, of a lot of stress and injuries and pain if you don't practice any sports. But if you do practice sports, you're always going to be in pain, muscle pain. But at the end of the day, if I just walk on the street, at least I can just be like an old man, a little bit fitter than people half of my age, which is still a good point for me, you know. So sometimes I just look like people 18 years old, 20 years old, and they go to nightclubs and they try to chat girls and they're just like, and they try to dance with the girls like, mm, mm. And then when nothing works, okay, they still need to impress the girl. So what they do, they start fighting with someone just to impress the ladies who are around them. Bye, I need to leave. Hi, Isabella. Thanks for being here along with us today, Isabella. Really appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the messages on the chat. Okay, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Ever. And guys, there's about 10 people there, only 4 people have the like. Where is the blood likes you guys are leaving to this page? Leave the like on the page. Don't be like these guys who goes to nightclub to chat to girls like, and then, you know, an old man just walk around. When some of these guys, they're like, you wanna fight? Oh. An old man just walking, nice and relaxed, enjoy the weather, you know, with the rhythm. So this is a fight position. Maybe not for a lot of people, but at least for me it is. All of these movements, they are based on the way how you can fight, how you can move your hip. Okay? It's the hip work. I don't know why people they try to dance like a robot, you know. Everything is here is on the hip. You know, just need a little bit of training, you know, just relax, get a bit of hip mobility. You know, all of this exercise, it will help. Trust me, it will. And whenever you need to use anything, that'll be fast, that'll fast to block kicks. Use your chin to block, things coming. Block. All of the blocks, they will work. But everything will be based how the hip will work, how you can let it just pass. Someone just hits you with some questions. All this hip work. Put that to the blood dance to impress the bloody girls as well on the night out. Lift the leg, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Take it as part of your motherfucking training. Drip, drip, drip. All of these movements, guys, they are part of your training. They are part of your kicks, a part of your escapes, your blocks. Look. Oh. Dum, 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 dum. You can be in the nightclub training, people would not even know. Now, what's the point? Do the blood exercise. What is this for? Why are you doing this shit for? Lifting the leg, drop into, you have a hard shoes, very hard sole. Put into the heel, go right into the ankle, right into that bone in there. Someone's grabbing you, just grab there and game over. You just need to play. Oh, wow, that was quite fast, young lady. Wow, that was very fast on the way back. So you see, you are dancing like it's all part of the movement, it's all part of the dancing. You can be there. Don't give a shit if people. This is for old people. But it's just easy when you are grabbing someone and you're gonna hit someone. Right on the knees, right behind the knees. On the ankle, just get to the ankle. Hard shoes, straight to the bone. Get the leg. Smash it down. Hard shoes, boots. Push it down. It will do the job. But why you have to be so tense all the time? Enjoy the movement, enjoy the moment. It's still part of the practicing. And when situation needs, just break it. Okay? Look. You know what happens at the nightclub sometimes when people are just drunk? The people there, they just lose. Oops. Hey, where are you from? And what the fuck are you doing? Hey John, I am from Brazil, buddy. I'm from Brazil, south of Brazil, but I live in the UK. I just finished work and I came here to do a bit of stretching as I finish work. and a little bit of training for some people who would like just to keep a little bit fit or fitter than what they were. So here basically you're just gonna come to this bloody channel doing fuck all. You don't even leave your like in that motherfucking page. Leave your fucking like in there or just leave. You are swearing there, so there you go. Let's all swear together. Bunch of motherfuckers. And then here, just training a bit, like kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep the body going, keep it moving. Kick someone, kick somebody else. Is how much your body will be prepared whenever you need it to happen. Tai John, and what the fuck are you watching in this live, bro? What's up, Playboy Card? Playboy Card, how you doing, bro? What's up? How you keeping? Carty, how you doing, bro? Yeah, just finished work and just, you see, age. So gasping for air. Hey, Carty, did you leave your like to the page already? Put your like in there. Basically, to protect yourself, you don't need much. You just need to grab anything what you find on the floor to be your friend while you are on the street. There's a difference when some people they ask me what's my favorite fighter. I don't have one. I don't watch fights. I don't watch UFC, I don't watch MMA. It's not my thing. Just give me 1 second, guys. I don't understand why these people are coming here right now asking for things when they should not. I'm not selling any call. It's not even my business, and someone's coming to ask for a call. Give us a second.
Now then.
Hello, are you alright?
Ah, no bad, yo.
So far, so good.
Yeah, I'd like 6 bags of kindling.
You can get it today.
Eh? Where is it?
Tomorrow.
Why tomorrow?
Yeah, Lee's here only on Friday afternoon and Saturday morning.
That's not good to me.
But you just got me here because I just finished work and I'm gonna put the machines inside. And I don't even work for Lee, I work for John Drury.
Ah, right.
But I won't make you waste your time. What do you want?
You want to slap you?
But you wouldn't find anyone during the week here. The only time you're gonna see someone here in the depot will be Friday afternoon,
Right.
Saturday morning.
Right.
You're just there because I finished work early,
Well,
so.
you'd like it around.
Yeah. So you're after kindling.
Yeah, just 6 bags. We'll just milk shopping then.
Yeah, no worries. Net 450. 1 second, everyone. For 50.
That's 19. Sorry? Yeah, I always say it goes quickly.
I can have that fuel for some reason. 6.
Six. How much?
I want to swap you, so let's just check. And my apologies. I'm really sorry about that, Isabella. I'm really sorry about that, everyone. I had to go. I have no clue. So I'll explain to you a little bit what happens in here. Basically, we are two different co-merchants who works in the same yard. So if I show you that one, John Drury and Son, that's the company that I work for. Okay? Now, this, what you see in here, is all pre-packed coal. And this is not part of my work because this set here belongs to a company called Howell's Brothers. Okay, so we are two different companies. So Howell Brothers is a different company than what I work for. But we share the same space. Okay, so basically Mr. Harwell, he buy the coal from our company and resell it, and he prepacks. So that's 25 kilograms what you see in there in each of those bags. I do not deliver them. I don't deal with them. So what I do, I only do 50 kilograms bags, which can be delivered. So everything goes on the van and I can go to deliver. Now, Mr. Howells also delivers during the week. Only Friday afternoon and Saturday in the morning, he comes to work in the yard to sell whatever you can see in there. So it's not part of my work, it's not part of the company that I work for. That's a completely different thing. A lot of people, they just come here any day of the week and they look. So they just reverse the car and say, I want this, I want that. And I have to explain, I don't work for Howells. If I'm here, it's fine. I don't mind giving like a bag of coal, well, selling a bag of coal and then put the name in there saying, look, I've sold some things for you. But this is not my job. I can come look at the guy and turn the guy around and say, look, if you want some coal, you can come back tomorrow. If you want to have anything to buy from the yard, you can come back tomorrow afternoon or Saturday morning. I'm not selling you anything. It's not my business. But I will be a proper dickhead if someone just turn over here and wants something and I'm just saying, I'm not selling that to you just because I don't feel like, I don't think that would be nice. But I let people know, look, you won't find me here during the week, so don't come normally during the week because you won't get anything from here. Okay? That's why sometimes people they just come here and start bothering me. Oh, can I buy some coal? No. You can have it delivered if you call the company and you can make arrangements to have your coal delivered, but I'm not selling coal from the yard. Not from the company I work for. I can sell from the other company. But now I need to send a message to the guy, let him know, look, I have sold some coal from your company. I left the money there, doing things which I didn't have to. But anyway, part of life. So what's your job do? Right, I have a few different qualifications, young lady. Let's put on that way. Okay, this is my main job. I work for a coal merchant, so I deliver coal during the day, Monday to Friday. Now, between now and October, I work normally 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day, sometimes 2 hours a day, and I just go back home. My second job is I'm instructor of martial arts. Okay, I'm a capoeira contramestre, and I practice esgrima. Okay, and back on the days I was training judo, um, and I teach street fight and self-defense. Okay. Uh, Third job, I used to be a chef, so I was once um, an area chef. I worked for companies, and I used to look after a few restaurants for some chains of restaurant. Okay, so I used to look after 13 restaurants between Cambridge and Glasgow, and I gave that job up 12 years ago. 12, 13 years ago, I just decided I don't want to do that anymore. I want to do some change for my life. So I'm a qualified chef, okay? I'm an executive chef. I have, I have executive chef's qualifications. I just don't want to go back to the kitchen and work in hospitality, okay? But I have a little company of catering. So sometimes I do some Brazilian cookings and then I just sell. I do some parts event just with some food. I have a trailer of Brazilian burgers called Outlanders Brazilian burgers in Tadcaster, just between York and Leeds. I'm a sport massage therapist, so normally in the evening when I finish my class, I work at the gym to fix some muscles and problems what people have during the training. I really don't take as a full-time profession because I like to be outside. I like the freedom. I don't like to be stuck in one single place. Okay, but I treat few people. There are a few people every week I go to see them. Um, and I have a little company of homemade chili oil sauce. It calls Salves Chili Oil. So yeah, I do a few little things, and then weekends. Normally, for this past few years, I stopped traveling a lot on the weekends because my son is still very small. He's only 4 years old. So I want to spend this time with him. I want to see my son growing. Now he's getting a bit, well, he's 4, going to be 5, so I'm going to start traveling again. So normally on the weekends, I'm just going to a different country to teach martial arts or to give a speech of Afro-Brazilian culture, teach some self-defense. So I do a few other things apart of just being here in this cold shed. Okay. But yeah, sometimes if you go, like for example, if you go on Instagram, and you look for Negoteta, as you see there, Negoteta Capoeira, you're gonna see different videos, different forms, different ways. I put more about family there. Here on YouTube, it's just about to come to chat with you guys, just to spend a nice day, meet nice people for like a little chat, a little conversation. Um, TikTok, I just go there sometimes to put like a little bit of training here and there. Facebook is just to get in touch with the old friends and family so they can see, us here. That's the problem when you have family living far away from you. It's very hard, to be on a daily basis showing them what you do. So you go there, you put some pictures, you put some videos, and then, parents, my sister, all my friends and family members, they can see what I do. So if you go on Facebook, Sandro Alves, if you go on Instagram, Negoteta Capoeira, if you go on TikTok, Contramestre Negoteta, so you're gonna find me everywhere. I believe God loves crazy people because he made a lot of us. We are all over the world. Any more questions, guys? If there's no more questions in there, I shall say to you, I think I'm going home. You know, when you start getting bored. Yeah, I said I'm gonna make a live for 10 minutes just to come here to say hello to everyone, to tell you guys I want to get 300 subscribers by the end of the month. 10 minutes, I said. It's been 51 minutes. I'm here already saying all this crap shite to you guys. You don't even know what I'm doing. You don't even know who I am. And you are wasting your time listening to me. Don't you guys have anything better to do? No, I really appreciate you guys coming along. I really appreciate all the comments. I really appreciate you guys spending some time here in the live with me. Okay, so as I say, please, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe. If you didn't leave your like in there, please leave your like to the page. That helps a lot, trust me. For us, for me here, it does help a lot. Oops, what's that? You see, all the people, they should just get to sit in a chair and watch some movies. When they try to deal with this technology, nothing works properly, God Almighty. And how about you, Isabella? What do you do? What do you do for a living? Are you a student? Do you work? Do you travel the world? Are you a serial killer? What are you and who are you? And where are you? You said in Poland, but you never said the city. Tell me a little bit more about you then. And for those who didn't leave the like, put your bloody like to the page and subscribe to the motherfucking channel, guys. Oh, yeah, boy. Why? I'm still trying to do that to myself. Why? Why, Isabella? Why? Why I'm trying to do all of this shit to myself? Why? Calisthenics. Yes, Pierre, how you doing, buddy? Did you leave your like on the page already? Did you subscribe to the channel? Did ya? Did ya? Did ya? I work in a shop called Polish Shop and I don't. How you live in a city and you don't know what city you are? You're lying to me. Pierre, did you subscribe to the channel already? Please do. If you didn't, do. If you didn't leave your like, do. If not, just show your finger to me and it's fine. Old people. See, anything can be a weapon, guys. You just need to know how to use them. To block, to attack. Anything what comes to your hand may be a weapon to protect yourself once you are in the street. Anything. Okay, so tell me the sit then. I knew you were lying to me. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Lonza. How to pronounce that? I know this place. I've heard, no, I don't know the place. I've heard this name before. I've heard the name of this city before. I'm sure I've heard the name of the city. I just don't remember what exactly now. I'll find out. I will. What's going on? How did that be here? Because this is the channel for the motherfucking crazy people, buddy. That's how you end up in here. Now, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm here training, I'm doing my own shit, I'm just here stretching, I'm doing some kicks, I'm doing some movements. You know, basically I'm just here kicking, showing people some movements, what they can learn, nice and slowly, a bit of stretch, and telling people to get fucked. Basically, that's what I do. Now, if you just arrived to this page, just leave a like in there. Also subscribe to the channel, or you can tell me, you know what, you are a crazy motherfucker, just stop it and go home. In this channel, you are allowed to say anything what you want, buddy. Anything. Express yourself. Even if you call me a motherfucking nigger, I don't give a damn. I don't even know where people are, I don't know what people are doing, and I don't get offended when people call me a nigger because that's my nickname. If you say nego teta, it means nigger. As simple as that. So, nothing what you're gonna say here will offend this crazy man. But you know, I really like just relaxing the time. Love the life. Life is just one, so enjoy most of the times what you do, regardless if it's at work, at training. Like when you start getting older and you start realizing life is so goes so fast and the time don't wait for no one. That's very complicated. So live life fully every single day, every single moment, and enjoy. You know, sometimes when we are young, we take offense very badly. Once you start getting old, you are just like, how is gonna be my day tomorrow? I don't know. It's just a mystery. So what I'm gonna do today, tomorrow is gonna be a consequence. So today I'm just gonna enjoy it. And then when the tomorrow comes, we'll see how it goes. Who's that? Capoeira practicing. Yes, Joshua Davis, how you doing? You know, oh, thanks for very much, buddy. Thanks for the like. Thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Come here for more madness. Every day you're gonna be here, listen to crazy shit. Yes, Joshua. Joshua, I do practice capoeira. I started practicing capoeira in 1991 when I was 8 years old, 9 years old. Yeah, so 1991, that's when I started training capoeira. Through my life, I trained few different martial arts. Now I train esgrima and capoeira, and I teach capoeira. I have few schools of martial arts. Um, I'm okay yourself. What kind how old are you now? Right. I'm from Brazil. I'm from the south of Brazil. In a place called Arapoti. It's only now it's a huge place now. It's big. When I was born, it was maybe 10,000 people. Now maybe it's 25,000 people, so it's a big metropolis now. It's almost the capital of the state, you know. So I was born in 1983, so I will be 42 years old very soon. I'll be 42 in August, and I've been training capoeira for for some time now. It's been 34 years that I'm practicing capoeira. Um, I moved into the UK in 2006. I just came here to lead some workshops of capoeira and martial arts. And I got invited to travel around Europe to see different groups and teach in different schools. And that's where I end up. So it's been 19 years. I'm in England now. And when I finish work, I just come stand here just to do a bit of training, keep stretching, because one thing is being 20 years old. Yes, I'm Brazilian. I'm a Brazilian myself. You know, England, I think, is very small. I think I know this place. No, I've heard of this place, but I need to check the map later. I'll do check it later because my wife, she's from Poland. That's why I go to Poland a lot. Like 2 or 3 times a year, I go to Poland. You know, sometimes to visit, sometimes to see some friends, sometimes to teach, sometimes just holiday, you know. So yeah, so basically that's my life. But one thing is, when you are in your 20s, that's the time to make all the mistakes in life. When you are on your 30s, you still can make those mistakes, which a bit more you need to be a little bit more careful as you are doing it. Once you get to your 40s, there's no time for mistakes anymore. There's no chance you can make big mistakes because there's no way back. You are old, you are slow, you're just fucked up. Basically, you're just like a waste of space on Earth. Ah, I know, Joshua. How old are you, Joshua? How old are you, sir? Nobody likes getting old, man. Nobody likes. But this is the consequence of life. There's nothing what you can do to avoid the fact we are getting old. But you know what? The only people that will get old are those who succeed in life. If you don't want to get old, die young. If you don't die young, you will get old. Now, it's your choice how you are getting old. You can get old go to the pub, drink, play some cards, go back home, have a little dog for a company. Or you can stand up, make some moves. Oh, thank you very much, Isabella. It makes me happy if you are happy. Okay, this madness is for everyone, and if you are happy, it makes my day. You're making my day, man. Oh, oh God Almighty, what's Romeo? I'm gonna call you. It's Mr. Romeo 1000. I'm 51, born in 73, 10 years. I was born in 83. Now you see, Joshua, it's just. Well, sorry, you said something else before in there. Have you ever used capoeira for self-defense? Yes, yeah. Now, when Joshua, you see, when people talk about capoeira, most of the times, what people do, people they want to kick very high, they want to do acrobatics, they want to do black flips. So people these days they are not interested on learning capoeira for the martial arts side of it. Once I start learning capoeira back on my days, it was all about the martial arts. Now it's more about the fun. So for example, there are movements in capoeira, 23 movements using the hands, they are lethal on the application against the person. So there are certain ways you're gonna hit a person and you're gonna cause a massive damage to the body or death. Whenever you point that to people in the martial arts, people will not trust it. You know why? Because that's what a lot of capoeira does in these days. They just go and they go like and they jingle. In the sense of the martial art, the ginga, or the footstep of the, sorry, I'm gonna, no problem, young lady, come back soon. So, the ginga of the capoeira, basically, there is no need to open too much in there. Because the ginga is just a walking step. This is the ginga of the capoeira. As you are walking, you just lift the hands up. Now I see people put the weights on the ginga over here. What can you see? Can you see my eye? I can't see fuck all. If I can't see your foot, I can't see your face, but I can't see your hands. So the positions change and varies most of the times. Movements of the capoeira using the hand, elbow, knees, head, foot. So I use capoeira for self-defense. Back on my youth, for a very short period of time, I was doing bodyguarding for some people, and capoeira was all the time my background. Capoeira is a street fight. Basically, capoeira is a simple street fight. What we see nowadays in capoeira is just business. You're gonna see a massive group, a lot of people, business. You're gonna see people training capoeira, practicing a little bit, and in the end of the training, if they don't have enough skills to do some kicks and do some nice movements, they start fighting with each other. They start putting their hands up. They take the t-shirt off. They want to start grabbing with this jiu-jitsu. The problem about the old style of capoeira and the new style of capoeira is you see a school full uniformed on the whites with the belts, everything there. You should not even worry too much. You must be very careful when you're gonna see a person who trains capoeira and has pockets. You never know what people will carry inside the pocket. So sometimes, in the middle of situation, and people say, if you grab a capoeirista and take them down, they can't do anything. No, they can't. Basically, if you have my arm, you're gonna break my arm. I'm not gonna be bothered there. But if I have the chance to stick that key in you, I will. Gonna be in your eye, gonna be in your liver, gonna be on your neck, gonna be in your ear. So whenever you find a capoeirista who cares, who's walking around, hands on the pocket, be careful. You don't know what's inside the pocket. You don't know what may come to you. So capoeira, first of all, is a very, very aggressive way of self-defense. But became a lot of shit. That's why nobody respects this shit anymore. Because people, they just got soft. They just start doing acrobatics. They just start not taking capoeira serious. Because money gets involved. People get paid. That's why I say I only have 6 students after 19 years, because I choose who I'm going to teach. I choose who is going to enter my school. I'm not going to waste my time in there. If you come to my school, why you want to learn capoeira for? Because I want to fight. You don't need to learn capoeira to fight. You can just grab a piece of wood on the floor and start going around and hitting people. You don't need to learn capoeira for fight. But if it needed to be used, it can be used in a brutal way. Brazil seems a much brutal country. Brazil, I love Brazil. I love my country. I love my culture. I love the place where I came from. I love the place where I was born. I just don't want to be there. Not now. You know, I went through many situations in Brazil, um, which once again I love that place. I truly love Brazil, but I don't belong to Brazil right now. In future, yes. When I get a bit older, that's the place where I want to go back. You know, I want to go back to my land. I want to go back to my place. My family is in there. I'm going to Brazil sometime for a holiday with my family. Um, People say when people leave Brazil, they start talking about the Brazilian people, the Brazilian life, everything is bad. No, we're not gonna hear that from me because I love my country. Unfortunately, life brought me to a different land, to a different country, to try different things. Um, you know, why do you want to be there? No, no, not really. My wife is Polish. Uh, my wife is Polish. We first met in Brazil back in 2005. Um, Reasons why I don't want to go back to Brazil, plenty. Start with the corruption of the government. You know, I didn't declare they want. Yes, I am in the UK. I'll give you a tip, okay, about what's happening in Brazil in this very moment. When people say there's a lot of corruption going in the British government, I don't see that corruption here as I see it in Brazil. Okay, a normal worker, he will have to work 45 hours per week to get paid a minimum wage. Minimum wage in Brazil is something like 1,500 reals, more or less, at the moment. Now, how much is 1,500 reals? £1 is around 7 reals. So we're talking about, let's put £250 a month. That's what people get paid in Brazil for a normal worker. Okay, work in a factory, work in a supermarket, a normal worker, 45 hours a week. That's what he gets paid. 1 kilograms of coffee is 100 reals at the moment in Brazil. 1 kilogram. Do you realize what the hell that is? We produce coffee in Brazil. We do produce coffee in Brazil. Now, the petrol in Brazil, we have oil in Brazil. So we send it to America and we buy it back. Now, we sell to Venezuela 1 liter of petrol for 4 reals something. In Brazil, you pay 7 reals per liter. The government is... Yep. It should be because we do produce it. Now, what is the problem about Brazil? Government, politicians, left, they got back in power. And 2 months ago, one egg would cost maybe about, let's just say in pounds to understand it a little bit better. About 25 pence per egg. Now is £1 an egg in Brazil. Well, we just change currency, but it's £1. Rent in Brazil, you're gonna pay 500-600 in a very small place in the big cities. Well, in the big cities, in the standard city, you're gonna pay around 900 reals a month for the rent, and you get paid 1,500 less the tax which they deduct from your pays. And then security, people walk on the street. If I'm just walk on the streets, depends on the place where I'm walking, someone sees that wedding ring, they will come and they will try to take it. If they don't have enough time to pull that out, they're gonna cut my finger and I'm gonna take it off. They're gonna cut my hand because of that ring, which is in there. That's the level of the violence we get in Brazil. Okay, back in 2001, that was my first, you won't see it here because the light's not great. Bullet. Shot. Someone came to rob me, okay, fine. Person on the floor, shot on the leg. I don't want another one. Knife, stab, well, bottle. You can't see because of the light, but legs. knives, arms. I don't know if you can see, the light is not great to see few things. But a lot of marks from knives, from wood, from machetes, from all sorts of kind of shit. Why do I want to go back to the country where I almost got killed? If I was still back in Brazil, probably I would be dead because of the lifestyle I was having in Brazil. Not that I was looking after trouble. You don't have to. If you live in a place, for example, like Rio, and everybody sees, oh, how beautiful is the Christ when you look at the Rio de Janeiro, do you realize this is what you see when you look at the postal cards and you see the Christ? This is what you see, the back of the Christ. Why? So you can see the ocean, you can see the beach. Because if you're gonna show the Christ up front, behind the Christ is the favelas, are the slums, are the place where people are dying just because they are sleeping. They can be just in bed sleeping at 1 o'clock, and a bullet from a machine gun go through the wall, go through the head of the person who's sleeping, and go away to catch someone else somewhere. You know, what items behind you? Macedonia showed you. Why? Só por assim só deixa. Yeah, poverty makes life much. The corruption in Brazil is too big, but it's been always like that. So when you talk about Brazil, it's a lovely country. It's one of the most rich countries in the world. The resource, the minerals, the Amazon jungle, everything. But the government steals everything. They don't care who you are. They want to live on their own. Like for example, the wife of the president of Brazil. It was showing, everybody knows that in Brazil, on TV, on internet, if you search for it, she spends 800 pounds, which is about $4,000, 4,000 reals per hour. That's what she spends in Brazil, 800 pounds per hour. When you give a minimum wage to 1,500 people to someone, so she spends per hour what 3 people need to work the whole month to get paid. How does this country work? So, Mr. Someone asked what is that? This is coal. So that's coal to warm the houses. So it's still a lot of houses in the UK, they don't have central heating. So the only source of heating will be the coal. So that's what we sell. Now let me just put the phone to charge a little bit because the battery is going very low. 1 second. Let me try it before the battery dies. Hold on there, guys. Don't go anywhere. Coming, 1 second. Oh yeah, just on time. Okay, let me try to get back into here. So yes, Mr. Romeo, that's coal to warm the houses. That's what people still use a lot in many places in England. How much is average monthly salary in euros? Oh, in Brazil? Ooh, you're talking about maybe between 200 and 250 euros a month for a normal worker. Okay, that's the minimum wage for a normal worker who needs to wake up sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning, go to the bus, go to work, and come back home 7 o'clock in the evening. Just enough time to have some food and then go back to work on the next day, working 6 days a week. So it's, as much as I love my country, it's very complicated to be there at the moment, you know. It's very, very complicated to go back there. If I'm retired, that's fine. I have my house in Brazil, you know. is just in front of my mother's house, and on the sides my sister's house. I just don't know what I would do in Brazil. If I would have to go back to Brazil, my wife would go with me. She has no problem with going to Brazil. Now, her parents are still alive and they live in Poland. So it means if we go to Brazil, she will not have an opportunity to see her parents once a year. She would be no chance she would come to Poland for a holiday once a year. Not a chance. So Brazil is a country, is a paradise for the rich, and is I don't want to use the words hell for the poor people, but I'll use the word something like it's a struggle for the poor people in Brazil. You know. No, I can't speak Polish, no. It's a very complicated language. I can speak 4 languages, but Polish is not one of them. I will have to learn now because of my little boy when he starts talking. So I will have to know a little bit of Polish at least. Hey, come on, guys. I can see there's some people there and only 7 likes. Why you guys don't leave a like to this video? Why you guys don't put another like, another subscription? Take off your like, put your like again. Just to, it means you are interacting with me in that. Right, guys. I think I'm going home. I think I want to enjoy the sun a little bit outside. I want to go and play with my little boy. You speak awesome English and obviously Portuguese. Oh, thank you very much, Joshua. Thank you. So, well, Brazilian Portuguese is my first language. It was the point when Spanish was my second language, but now I can say English is my second language, Spanish third one, and Italian is my 4th language because it's been over 12 years I stopped speaking Italian. It's just because I'm not working hospitalities anymore. I'm not seeing my friends as often as I used to. So most of the times when we meet, we only speak English. You know, it was a time when we all were learning English, so we all were learning other people's language as well to interact at work. Anyway, right, guys, if you didn't leave your subscription there, please do. If you didn't leave your like, please do. And I'll see you guys soon. Off go. Could you go to Portugal and have a... Oh, my apologies, guys. So I just had to go very suddenly. Bye.